Hello everyone. Um, how's everybody doing this evening? It's still raining here, guys, off and on. I had to go to the barn today, and this morning actually, and this evening, and it's just awful. We've had so much rain, it's just nothing but mud. Luckily, I've got an old pair of boots that I wear to the barn, and you know, they're like rubbery type on the bottom, and then it's got a real soft furry inner lining. I call them my mud boots, and so luckily I have those to tromp up and down in the mud and stuff with, and they are just great for that. And so I have those, and I went down and used those, and you know, they're waterproof. Nothing gets on your feet or anything like that. Problem is I've been having to feed the 3 baby goats, like I told y'all in the last video. I've got 3 baby goats. Mama's letting them nurse a little bit again now. So I went out to the drugstore today, and I got her some, they call it bag balm. And I've been putting that on her. And she seems like she's getting a little bit better. I think she just got sore is what happened. And so hopefully when she gets through not being sore, you know, she'll take the babies back, and that'll take that off of me. Anyway, it's time to start putting in the garden soon. And I'll have baby chicks arriving too. So I'm going to be really busy, guys. But I thought about putting some of that on this channel, but I don't want to mix it, you know, because this one needs to be strictly Reborn related, Reborn doll related. And so I need to keep it that way. But I think I can do another channel and maybe do it like about my farm, you know, just name it maybe something like My Farm Life. You know, something in that thing, in that category. Anyway, this is my little Joseph awake. He's been sitting over there waiting for his hair to come in. And I talked to the vendor this evening. And you can see his eyebrows there. I gave him, since his hair is going to be a light blonde, he's got very, very light brows. And the reason I done that is because I just don't want him to be real dark, because he's going to have the real light hair. He's got a beautiful, beautiful sky blue eyes. I don't know if it's picking it up in the camera or not, but he's just gorgeous. He's my cutie patootie. That's what he is. He's cute. He'll be cute. I just love that little nose. But anyways, he turned out great, guys. He looks so cute. And I gave him some mottling, and I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but I can see it with a naked eye, and he's got real pretty mottling. I used purples and blues and reds, and he's just got, and his creasing turned out great. It turned out really, really, really good. Love the creasing on him. Turned out wonderful, and just, he turned out really good. I'm so proud of him. But anyway, I talked to the vendor this evening, earlier, rather, not this evening, but a little bit earlier, around 4 o'clock maybe this evening, and I sent him a message and asked him about the hair. I've been waiting on it for so long, and he told me that he just got in his new fleeces, and he should be, he was hoping to get it done tonight. Well, at least started. And I said, well, you know, how much longer do you think it's going to be? And he said it should be mailed out by Saturday. Now, should, that don't mean it will, but he said if he could get it done, it should be mailed out by Saturday. So, you know, yay, get the hair in. I'm happy. I've been waiting on it a while. But anyway, while I was talking to you guys, I thought I would just maybe do some hair mapping. And let you guys see that, which I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, guys. You may not can see it very good in here because my hands is going to be in the way a lot, and I can't turn it any other way to do it. That pencil, you know what? I got this pencil just not long ago. You can see how big it is, from Bountiful Baby. And I'm telling you, the lead breaks. It will not do anything. I think I'm going to send him a message. Yeah, it's not going to do. Maybe if I hold it that way. I don't think it's going to, though. But I'm going to send him a message the next time I get on there. I mean, the next time I can, I'm going to try sending him a message and tell him this thing just won't sharpen. That when it does, the lid is, it looks like it's sharpened. But then the lid lead in it just falls out when you're doing it. It just completely falls out. You just keep sharpening it and it'll fall out. Keep sharpening it, it'll fall out. Okay, guys, you see where I'm not liking where I put my dot. And so I just move it on over. But what you do is, I should have told you that, and I didn't. I measure from the ear up, like, you know, the side of the ear. And then I just go straight back, just like this. Make sure it's in the right place. And then I just put a dot wherever it lands. Now this one landed up higher, but I'm going to go that high with it. I want it about, eyeballing it, I'm going to want it up a little higher than that. But that's about the center. So that's the nice thing about these Prismacolor pencils. You just wipe it away. I'm going to go up about along there. I don't know. But what I do, guys, is I just, you can see, I just keep doing it. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. Let me get another pencil. The lid's falling out of it. But I think I'm going to make them give me another one. Because this one's not working. Not good anyway. Let's try this one. This one's really small. I'm getting little and I'm going to have to get some more. But I did order that one and it was in a chocolate and I love the color of it. And it's just, it's not doing good. Okay, so I just keep, what I do is I just, till I get satisfied with where that's at, I look at the head. I think I want that about right there. That looks good, right there. I put it in the center, and then you can see it comes right back. And actually, I need to move it over just a little. But I'll keep working on it till I get it. If I don't like it, I wipe it away. And according to that, it looks like that would be the center, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get it centered up or not here, guys. Like that. I think I like it right about there. Now, you can offset this over to the side. A lot of people do the swirl on the side, but I don't do that. Okay, then I'm going to make me a hook, guys. And I turn the head like this towards me. And then I'm going to go with a hook. Just a round hook. Just like that. See that? Kind of like that. Then I'm going to come in a kind of an S shape down the front. Going to fan over to the left. And back around. And then come right down. And I don't like that either. It's not in the place I want it to be. So, I just take my trusty little thing and take it off. I'll get it here in a minute. It takes me a little while sometimes to get it the way I want it. And I try to bring it like pretty close down to the center with the nose. Uh-oh, marked on the baby's face. So you see what I've got there? It's like a hook. Now this is the mapping line to do my rooting. So I thought I'd let you guys watch me when I do this. But like I say, I mess up a lot, guys, on this. This is something that I have to eyeball pretty much. And I'm not too good at eyeballing, and it takes me a while to do it. And I just keep doing it over and over. If it don't look like I want it, I erase it and I put another line. So I get it the way I want it to look. And then when it looks the way I want it to, then that's it. So you can see what I've got there. Okay, now on the other one, I'm going to go inside this hook just a little ways. See, about right there. And I'm going to come back around this way. And I'm going to kind of fan up towards the top. Didn't get that fanned up enough, did I? Let me take just a little bit more. Guys, I mess up a lot too. It's, you know, and I've been doing this for so long now. You know, you would think I would know. But I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know. It just takes me a while to do it. And that's the reason I said, you know, I've been doing this for 8 years now. Making babies. Kind of fan up the top. Come back down. Like this. And then kind of come down. And kind of, you know, take it behind the ear. See that? Now, as you see, you got a little curve left here. So what you do is you bring that on around, and that's going to be your little spot you leave open. So you mark it on around, like a little round spot. And what it does is, too, when it does that, it leaves out your little spot there open, a little blank look around dot that's going to be left open. It's going to be that way, but it's also bringing this into a point, and it's bringing this one into a point when you do that. So that's how you do that. And it brings them all into like a little point to the center there. And you're kind of doing 3 hooks is what you're doing, but you're doing them together. And this one didn't turn out too good. So I just take that and I erase it off. And then I come back up here and I go back around and make that a little bit more rounder. Which I didn't either. I think I made it worse. Oh well. It'll work out here in a minute. Okay, that's better. See that? Yeah. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come off this hook. And you're going to go like around there. And you're going to come off that way. See that point there? Put the point here. And you're going to bring this out. Kind of fan it up. And then back down around behind the ear. Just like that. That where it looks better. Okay. Alrighty. And you tuck that in behind the other ear. And this is the first start of your hair mapping. Okay. Now on the front part, and it takes a while for me to get this one too, is what I do is I measure like from, let's see, now from the nose, from the chin, with just kind of an eyeball-y thing, from the chin to the top lip. Then I go like that from the top lip, and I'll wind up at the eyebrow, and then from there up, and that'll give you where your little mark should be, like your round front in the part. And two, I'll tell you something else that's kind of a hint to help you, is that little dip. You'll have a little dip here. When you see that little dip, that's kind of where you start this. So what you do is you're going to go like you're rounding off your head. And you go this way, and then go this way. Now, I'm going to look at it, and if it don't look exactly about right, and this looks pretty good, what I got there, maybe a little bit up too much. You might come just a little bit up. You don't want to come too far over, because you don't want to come too far over. I mean too far high is what I'm trying to say. And see that? You come right back up to there, like this one. See that? Making the little front part of your high line. Then you're going to go right in front of the ear. And you're going to go straight up. Just like that. Just not all the way, but just like that. Draw your line up. Do the same thing on the other side. Take your line right in front of the ear. And go straight up. Or as straight as you can get it. I mean, it's got, it don't have to be perfect, guys. It's a little bit too high there. Just a straight line up. And down in front of that. Okay, now what you're going to do here is this is where you're going to do your receding hairline. Now, if you don't want it to, just that little bit of receding, you can just take this back a little. This line. And then you can just draw like a upside down C. You just go as far back as you want your hair to fall. And then join them in together. Can you see that? Maybe the camera's focusing for you. Then you do the same thing on this side. And you try to get them pretty well symmetrical. And you're going to come back with this and draw. Well, actually, it's not a upside down C. It's kind of a, you know. This one goes back a little bit more. So, take that loose. I mean, take that off. Take it loose. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. You see what I've got there? And this is my receding hairline down here. Now, you can always, when you're rooting, you can always bring it down a little bit more than that if you want to. Okay, now we're going to go in for the ears. And what I do for my ears is I just follow the line path of my ears. And I'm going to come right here, the bottom of the ear. Well, about where I think I'm going to bring my hairline. Which the bottom hairline, I guess it'd be better to go ahead and put that in. I usually do it, I don't do it below this here. I go above it. So I just kind of draw me a line like so. Across the bottom, like that. Give me an idea where I'm going. And I will just bring it over Good there. Like this. Okay. Just kind of bring it over there. Now what I'm going to do is going to go from here around the ear, just like that. Just kind of trace your ear. And I'm going to come back into that. Now you can do this as high above the ear as you want, but I will tell you, going around the ears with the rooting needle is hard to do. When you get to these ears, it's just you have to finagle it any way you can to get it to go around. I'm going to bring my hairline down just a little bit more. I like my hair. A lot of people go way above the ears. I don't much like that. So I'm going to bring my hairline down just a little. See what I got there? Then I'm going to connect this one to that one. See that? It's kind of just like a connect the dots type thing. And let's get this a little bit more darker, just to give me an idea of how to do the back hairline. And then we're going to do the same thing here on the ear. We're going to just, let's see, we'll go around our ear, back down. I hope you guys, I'm doing it so you can see it, to about the hairline here. See that? You got your ear, and then you come here and you connect these two with the ear. Just like that. Then it's just a matter of filling all that in. It's not hard at all. And you can do this with any color of a Prisma pencil. You can do it with this one I think it's so little, I about used it down. I think it was maybe an espresso, something like that. But you can do it with any color. The other one I bought, the new one I bought was a chocolate, and it's just not holding together. Okay, so for up here, you're going to divide the head off in sections is what you're actually doing. So you're going to come from here, see this here? And you're actually going to just maybe come around to here. And you're going to follow that and come down. You're just dividing that head off in sections. And you're going to come from here. And you're going to come around, whoops. And you're going to go down. Right here. Come from here. Down. This one would be more like here. So it doesn't matter. You can start it anywhere up in here you want to. Just all you're doing is kind of dividing this head up into sections. You know, and this one will run together up here, so we don't need it on up there. But see how you're dividing it all up into sections? And then that way you can do this and this section and take the line off. Then you can do this section, take the line off. Okay, now from here, we're going to start coming this way. So you want to come around and kind of just follow what you've been doing, like that. See that? Come here, follow the line, and go there. Come here, follow the line, go right down to that one. And that one, because the hair's going to go this way. And that one. And see how we got that all sectioned off in sections? And you make the sections as big or as small as you want. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then from this one, we're going to start here in this one, and we're going to come out and go around and go here. Start in this middle, come out, go around, and go here. Kind of just following what you're doing. Let's see, this one will go more this way. See, because this one's going to come back kind of this way. And I hope this is making sense, guys. And then, like that. Okay, now if you look at this, I've got his head all sectioned off and ready to root. That is what they call hair mapping. And you can go back if you like and like pull some of this in to where it touches something else. You don't have to, because all this is going to go into here anyways. But if you like, you can do that. Bring it on in, make it meet. Go there on that one. You see? And this is your swirl. So you're going to have one this way. You're going to have one this way. That's your hook. Your first hook was here. You're going to go this way and around. And then this one comes this way and around. Well, or this way and down. And then this one here starts here and comes this way and this way. So that's your hook. And then you go from there and you fill in your sections. And then as you're rooting, you just kind of, like when I do the section, I usually start on my side. What I do is I start on the side. The reason being is, you know, like if you start on the back, you're going to have to lay it, when you're doing this part, or this part, you're going to have to be back on the back again. So I usually start on the side for right here. And I'll come up and do that. Then I'll come up and do that. And I'll come up and do that. And I'll come up and do that. As long as it's laying on its side this way. Once I get those done from here to here, I glue them in. I go in with the glue and glue it so it don't go back out. Okay, then I rotate it and I turn it over to here. And I start this. I'll do the back, go up, go up, go up, go up, till I get all the way across the back here, as far as I can go, to about right here. And I'll glue that in. And then see, it's going to be laying on the hair on this side, but it's glued in. It's not going to come out. So then I'll do this, and I'll do this and this. I'll glue it in, and then it'll be turned up this way, and I'll start the top and start doing the top. But that is your general hair mapping. I thought I'd let you guys see that. And they never all come out the same, guys. Never. None of them looks alike. I never get the hair mapping exactly the same on any of them. So, you know, but as long as what this is a guide just to help you know how to go. In other words, these all come this way, kind of. Not just a little. They're kind of curved that way because the hair's going to go this way. But when you get to this side, it's going to kind of part in the middle, and you're going to go this way, but then you're going to go this way. But now, this is just a basic hairstyle. You can do many more different ones, different ways. But this is just how I do mine. It's pretty much a basic hairstyle. It gets in your rooting. It gets in your swirl. It kind of keeps you around the ear. It helps you around the ears. It helps you do the receding hairline. Now, mind you can take this hairline as back as far as you want it. You can recede it back to here. Some babies do have receding hairlines far back. But I don't like mine that far back. I have looked at them that way, and I have tried them that way. I don't like it. But, again, that's just my personal preference. But, anyway, guys, I thought to let you watch me root this little guy's head because his hair is going to be coming in. He said hopefully it would be shipped out Saturday, so it should be in one day next week. And I have dropped to my cleaning sponge again. But, yeah, I want to get his hair mapped out, ready to go. When I get the hair, I'm going to start rooting him. I got another Joseph to do besides this. This is mine. And I have got another one here that another lady. He's got brown eyes. He's pretty with brown eyes, too. Beautiful. He's a pretty thing, brown eyes, too. My lips are a little darker on this one than this one. I might darken his lips up just a little bit more. Just a hair. He's got darker brows because he's going to have darker hair than this one. He's still going to have a light hair, but this is going to have a really light hair. So I'll give him a little bit darker brow. And, you know, they're looking good, guys. I got to map his head in, too. I've got to start his rooting, too. But I got two Josephs. One are brown-eyed and one is a real pale sky blue eye. He's going to be a light blonde and he's going to be a caramel blonde. So, that's my two Josephs. And I thought I would let you guys see me doing a map in my head. I hope it wasn't confusing to you, and I hope you could see it pretty good. But, you know, if anybody has any questions on it, you just message me below. I try to respond and reply back to everybody that sends me a message. So, I guess that's it for the night, guys. I just wanted to get this video done. Hopefully, to goodness, the rain is supposed to be pushing out tonight for a few days. I hope and pray that it is. And if it does, then by Sunday, hopefully things are going to be clearing up. And I told my husband on Sunday I'm going to work in the barn all day. I'm going to try to get the barn cleaned out. And I got to trim some goat feet. Their feet has to be trimmed every so often. I got to kind of like toenails, cut toenails. I got to trim those up and from a long winter. And I need to do that. So I told him that's what I've got planned for Sunday. If this rain subsides and it dries up some. It's so muddy right now, you can't do anything much. But anyway, I will let you see his hair as soon as it gets here. He said it should be shipped out Saturday. So I should get it in next few days next week. Okay, guys, that's all for the day. And I'll load this in the morning. I always try to do the video the night before. That way I'll have to just get up next morning and start it loading. And then I can go on about my business and do what I need to do while the video's loading. So, I guess that's it right now. And if you guys have any questions, like I said, just message me. And I'll try to answer them as best I can. And so, that's it, I guess, for the night. And don't forget the giveaway, baby. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And, bring as many people as you can, share it, and try to bring as many people as you can. And then just comment on that video, not this one, but on that video, the giveaway baby video. The giveaway baby video. That's what I'm trying to say. Comment on it, and enter to win the baby. And as soon as I get 1,000 subs, I'm going to give the baby away. So as always, guys, that's about it. Oh, I'll link that. I'll link that video at the end of this one. I always try to put it at the end when it goes through, on here at the end. And if you're not subscribed, that way you can go on over there. Or if you're not entered in that, you can go on over there and enter into that giveaway. It's a Reborn, Bountiful Baby Reborn Heather kit. It's Reborn. I done her myself. I reborn her. She's painted, and she's got painted hair. But you just hop on over there, and you can see her and see a little bit of her details and what, she's going to be my giveaway baby. And so, anyway, guys, I guess I'll jump off here. It's getting long. This video's getting long, so I guess that's it. And just bring over as many people as you can, guys. As many friends as you can bring over. And I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye-bye.